I'm unmuted. What are you talking about? I love you so much. Oh
Yeah,
my God.
I didn't really think it was Caleb. Like, I thought it was more suspicious the people bringing it up for the challenge.
I think it's Matt as well.
Yeah, because like he also dropped out of the challenge at the very end, and he didn't seem that stressed when like he didn't seem that stressed when uh we kind of came to the conclusion only three people would have a shield or would be eligible. He didn't seem like freaked out.
I thought Matt, yeah. Right. Like it's an instinct right off the bat. I thought Matt.
But what do you think of Brad?
I think Brad's fine.
I'm wondering if like maybe the traders wanted to put Brad's name out there, but then realized it would be way too obvious if he goes.
I'm I'm on board for Tina too, now that she no longer has that protection. Like just okay. I watched her mole season and she would throw names out like,
Mhm,
oh, this person and this is the reason why, and that person, that's the reason why. She was the mole the whole time. She's doing the same thing now. She's throwing Brad under the bus. She threw Jonathan under the bus,
mhm.
you know?
Yeah, I don't know if it's like she realized if Brad goes home and then he's faithful, it'll look bad. So like maybe that's why there was the back because like she was saying it the first day and then backed off.
Oh, she does that too. Yeah.
So maybe the back off was because like if we actually get him out, it's really suspicious.
No, the back off was is that she realizes that people are starting to talk about her doing these things. So she goes to Brad and is like, oh no, I wouldn't do those things.
Mm,
Like, oh no, we're friends because Brad confided in me that she was the only person that he knew when he started this game.
yeah,
So why would she do that? And
yeah,
then back off. Yeah,
yeah.
no, she's very sus to me.
Yeah, I think
That's
her
just me.
and Matt, even though I've talked with Matt, so I feel a little bad, but like the Caleb thing was suspicious
Hmm. Hmm.
because that's like a very shaky reason to bring up an actual name. Like, because everyone else was nervous to bring up a name, and then
Start
he's,
the conversation. Yeah.
and then
Uh,
usually that name gains traction.
I actually had the names written down. I'm trying to find them right now, but they have like this little alliance thing happening there where they all voted. So it was Matt and it was like Daniel, all of the ones that voted out Caleb. So they're all kind of talking and working together, right?
Hmm.
Brad, Matt, and Adam for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, I
I mean, I
don't
don't know if
know.
voting Matt is was a good idea if he actually is one, but I think sometimes being on your own is better than just joining it.
I agree, 100%. And you had really valid point. And it's too early in the game. Like nobody is giving anything out. You cannot like
Yeah, I know
there
everyone
are
was
no
asking
split.
for a name, but to be to like say it for kind of a dumb reason. And we know Caleb's not a traitor for sure. So like
Right. So you have that. Like I knew he wasn't a traitor. I had conversations with him and it just I needed to put down a name and it was Matt.
Mhm.
Oh well, right?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how I should talk to Matt if he asks me about I guess.
Just say I don't know. I thought my reasoning was fine. I it's a new in the game and I don't really know you a whole lot,
Mhm,
right? It was like you and I talking. I could be a traitor.
mhm.
You don't know that,
Yeah.
right? I'm not. I'm faithful. But I mean, like, I could be stringing you a line of shit. I did that repeatedly with several people.
Mhm.
My last game, I'm not Victoria, but
Yeah.
I mean, I actually want a faithful to win this time.
Mhm.
It would be great. And actually having, there was Patrice from, who did that one? Jonathan voted for Patrice. You voted for Matt. There was a couple for Brad, right?
Mhm,
Uh, so there's, we have still no idea. And after all of this,
mhm,
we are going to go on to our little phones and try to figure stuff out too that way, right?
mhm.
Honestly, don't think it's Brad. I really don't. Do you get that feeling?
I mean, I don't feel like it's Brad, but I guess another theory could be because, like, you know how the traitors didn't figure out who the traitors were until after the breakout rooms. Hey, Brandon.
Brandon, where the
Hello.
hell have you been? Good.
At work. I literally
Oh,
just got home.
that is like you told me that it was 12-hour days. This is the 10, you started at noon. Shit. Sorry, buddy. Oh,
What have I missed
sorry.
exactly?
I threw you under the bus for not being here. I'm sorry.
I was literally on my feet all day long. So,
Uh,
Oh
but yeah, no
no,
one
me
voted
too.
for you, so that's good.
No one did.
Hmm.
No, I used you to start a conversation, Brandon, just because you weren't there, and I knew it wouldn't go anywhere anyways. So,
Hmm.
I'll
but
join the others to see.
my apology. Oh, go ahead. My apologies, though. Gonna
Um,
ask what I just told him the complete truth.
yeah, I guess another possibility is like because the traders didn't know who each other were until after the breakout rooms, it's possible that like when only Tina knew she was a trader, she was talking about Brad and then realized he's a traitor as well. And then it's like, oh, now I need to backtrack.
I think that's highly unlikely,
Okay.
but yeah, like she was throwing his name out. Oh, yeah, that's a good
Like
point.
if she realizes
However,
later that he's a fellow traitor.
it kind of seems to me like she got caught throwing him out, and maybe he realized that, and maybe he approached her, and then she's like, "Oh, we talked. Everything's
So,
good."
so I'm still more suspicious of her, but like there's a slight possibility she's defending him because they're fellow.
You're not wrong.
Yeah,
You're not wrong. That's a very good point. Very good point.
yeah.
But I
And
mean,
I
we
guess
still have.
he was willing to go with the bandwagon because like Brad was because like um I think originally he was talking about voting Brandon because he wasn't there, and then when Matt brought up Caleb, he was instantly willing to do that.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because when I was talking to him, he was like, "It seems like I'm going home because my name is the only one out there, other than I think it was Jonathan, I think was the other one that was out there, right? So there was like this and that, and then all of a sudden there's Caleb, right?
Yeah. Hey Tina.
Hi. Okay, so who else thought that Jonathan's vote for Patrice was pretty random?
Um, no one has talked about that yet. Not that, or I didn't really think too much about that. And I think you're frozen.
Oh,
Oh, now it's
here you
better.
are. Okay. I thought I got booted out of here. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was just saying, I think before everything froze up on me again, I thought that Jonathan's vote for Patrice was really random.
Yeah, like I feel good about Patrice, so it was like I don't know if Jonathan was just trying to put a name out there that's like not a traitor.
I,
Yeah.
but you would only do that if you were a traitor.
Yeah. So
You
it
know,
makes me a bit suspicious.
yeah. I, because the thing is, this is not Survivor. You don't want to get somebody out because they're charismatic and they might do good in challenges. I mean, you want to find the person that's a traitor.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think like yeah, that was a bit suspicious. And yeah, and I feel like Jonathan's good at swaying people. So like if he puts out Patrice's name this time, like next time people will do it.
Yeah, like maybe it'll catch fire, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I've played with Jonathan, and he's very smooth. He's very persuasive. He's always cool under pressure.
Mhm.
Like he would honestly make an awesome trader.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I'm going to be
Yeah,
keeping my
I know
eye on him.
I feel like he's the type that would sign up to be a trader. Like,
Yeah, I'm definitely keeping an eye on him,
mhm.
you know. And we did talk and we did say we were going to work together and everything, but I don't know. It's just I'm already a little suspicious.
Yeah, I've talked to him like a little bit, and he didn't really give me anything, but he's kind of like trying to get like he's trying to make other people say the name without like giving it himself.
Right. Trader behavior,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Trying to remember how vocal he was during the mole, if he was throwing names out. He really
Well,
didn't.
I guess if in the mole, like you wouldn't throw names out because you don't want people to know who it is.
Yeah, it's really a different game. So it's kind of hard to gauge, but uh, and being the mole, he was suspicious of me like early on, so he wasn't going to tell me anything. He didn't want me to
Uh,
catch, he didn't want me to catch on that he was wise to me,
mhm.
which is fine. But
Do you know how early he figured that out?
it had to be, I'll betcha, maybe 5 nights in.
Mm.
He just pinpointed. He told me he could tell that I had like a weight on me, which I totally did. I mean, I didn't feel comfortable trying to lie to everybody and trying to throw challenges and trying to act like I was, not the mole.
Yeah,
So, yeah, I thought it was going to be fun, but it kind of wasn't because it, it, it was very difficult.
yeah, yeah. I feel like it's always more fun to be a good person and
Right? Yeah.
relaxing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it was a lot really because I was given the challenge every night before it happened so I could strategize and figure out how I was going to try and throw the challenge.
Mhm.
And it took so much of the fun out of it because, going to the challenges and trying to figure things out that's why we play these games, right?
Mhm.
So, um, it it definitely was more difficult. Oh, let's see. How do I lose a challenge? It's
Mhm.
yeah, I don't know. Is everybody else just all sitting in the same room?
Possibly.
Okay, we're in Apricot. I am gonna go, where I have not been is in the grape room. I'm gonna head to the grape room and we'll talk later.
Oh, it was great talking with you.
Yeah, you too.
I got kidnapped again.
Yes, I just got pulled out too.
I
Oh,
think I must have been in that room too long.
today was a mess. I
Crazy.
commend you for speaking out first, though. I was just nervous. I wanted to make a point of saying, like, I don't want you to become a target if you're brave enough to speak out first.
And I
Um,
was like, I was worried about that
right.
and stuff, but I wanted to get the conversation going too.
Yeah.
I just
I
wanted
get
to
good vibes.
see, I don't know.
Yeah, I get good vibes from you. I think that I believe you're faithful, and I think that you were just trying to get the
Oh,
conversation started. So I
yeah,
give you
legit.
kudos
That was
for that.
all. Yeah. And I totally think you are too. Like, you are not at all on my radar.
No,
I have.
I swear to you, I would be a terrible, terrible traitor.
You and me both.
I'm just not good at lying. I'm just like a genuine person. I like being friends with
Yeah,
people, you know. I wouldn't be able to.
yeah. I do feel like though those personal feelings might hinder people down the road.
Right.
So
A
I
few
would be careful. I would be careful who you talk to or express those feelings to.